Hey, welcome to Games by Tay. Today is Two Player Tuesday, and today we are talking about Deblockle. Deblockle is not a game that's really been on the radar much with a lot of people, which is kind of unfortunate. It's a great little abstract game, easy to get to the table, easy to learn, but it's got a lot of strategy to it. So, let's get to it. Before we do, make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment, do all those things, helps out the channel, gets us out there, gets us talking about more things. So let's get this open. This is the game board. As you can see, it's a 7x7 grid with two star spaces on opposite sides. These are the game pieces. Each player has 4 blocks. Each block has 6 different symbols on it. The blocks move by flipping and then doing the action that is shown by the symbol that you flip face up. Each symbol, as I said, does different things. This is the stop symbol. If it is flipped onto that, that means your turn's over. It stops right there. This is the X symbol. When the block gets flipped onto this face up, it can move to a diagonal square from its location. This is the hoops symbol. The hoops symbol means that your block can go 3 hops into spaces that are connected to its current location. For instance, it can go 1, 2, 3. It doesn't have to go in a straight line. It can go 1, 2, 3. It can also return to places it's already been. It could go 1, 2, 3. The rules are a bit ambiguous on this. For instance, if this piece was here, it doesn't say whether it can hop over opposing pieces or its own pieces. We have elected to go with the rule that it can't. The rule technically says that this can go 3 spaces. Well, if you interpret that as open space, a block that is occupying a space would not count. So in this case, it would have to go 1, 2, 3 to get around it, or the other way. This is the cross. The cross means it can go 1 space this way, this way, this way, or this way. So 1 space forward, backward, side, or side. This is the slider. When you turn up to the slider, it can go as far as it can without hitting something in any direction, vertical, forward, backward, left, or right. So it could go here, it could go here, here, or here. Now, for the sake of showing this last part, I need to put it right here. This is the star. You can only flip your block to the star face up when it is on your opponent's star space. So, I could do that. That is the only time, other than the beginning of the game, that the star can be face up. When the block is turned face up on the opponent's star space, you take it off the board. The first player to get all of their blocks off the board wins. No cube, for example, say I was right here, no cube can get turned face up onto the star space unless it is star face up. So, to start the game, Gonna bring the game box over here a second. You take your cubes and you roll them. As you can see, I got a couple of stars, and that's, like I said, okay for the first setup of the game. Generally, you roll your opponents and place them how you want them, and they roll yours. You place them in diagonals to the star spaces. And that's how you play the game. This is a great, easy to learn abstract game. I think it has a great place in your board game collection. It can be one of those games that sits out like a chessboard or Mancala or any number of games. You could use it as a coffee table type game. I don't know if I would. That's just me, because generally coffee table games would probably get a lot of wear and tear, and I just don't like to put my games through that. But like I said, this is a really nice looking game. And to tell you the truth, every now and then when I get it, I think to myself, well, why haven't I played this more often lately? It's just an easy game to play. It says it takes up to 25 minutes. I would be surprised, even in your first game, if it takes that long. It's a very easy game to finish, very easy to table because of that. Hardly any learning curve, and it's something that is very accessible. It's something that you can play on the fly with any member of your family and have a really good time. So the pieces, really good sturdy wood. The colors are really vibrant and good contrast. This is actually the second game that I got of this. The first game, the board was warped, and the company replaced it. So keep in mind that maybe in more arid climates, maybe these boards just weren't conditioned enough. But in more arid climates, like what I live in, these boards might warp. So when you store it, make sure you have something to keep it straight, so that if it does climatize, so to speak, it won't warp. So that's Deblockle. Let me know in the comments what you think. Let me know if you've played it. Tell me what you think of the game, and maybe we can get some more discussion on this and get some more attention to this hidden gem. Thanks for watching, and remember, today is a great day. See you next time.